That's correct. Adri Sancho, the second picture.
The second picture is of a much more ordinary situation.
Justin?
His wife must be out of work.
It could be with must. The person actually says might, but must
Might.
also makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
she says might, but must also make sense, so that will be fine too.
Okay.
Okay. And Adri Arias, what about the last one, the guy?
The guy in the first picture is ironing. Oh no, looks more relaxed than the man in the second picture because he's through.
So even though, that's the word, even though. Okay, very well.
Even though it was dangerous.
Yes. Okay. Do you have any questions there?
Got it.
Okay, very well. So let's move on to page 53. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so page 53 on English in Common. Okay, so we're going to do part one. Can you read the instructions, Karen?
Match the beginning of each sentence with its end.
Okay, so we're going to do that in pairs. Do we have any questions?
Match the beginning of each sentence with its. Okay.
Okay, so only part one. Don't do part two yet. Okay, only part one for now, and then we come back to check it.
Okay.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, great, great. So, let's do this. Match the beginning of each sentence with its end. If the check... If the check arrives today...
Let me see.
Okay, I will be there. I'll be hiking. Let's take a pottery class. I would probably start losing weight. I'm sure I wouldn't have.
The letter G, I think.
I'll pay my rent.
I pay my rent if the check arrives today.
Yeah, it's the one that that I look like better. The first one is J, so G, sorry. Okay. The second one I had more time. So if I had more time,
maybe
I would like to.
I would like to take a pottery class.
D. Okay. If I had heard the weather
B.
forecast.
Letter B. I wouldn't have gone hiking in the mountains if I had heard the weather forecast.
Correct. B. I'll exercise if I exercised more,
If I
I
lost
would
weight.
probably start losing weight.
Yeah.
E. Okay, if anyone spoke to me like that,
I would be extremely angry.
mhm. A.
A.
F. F.
If I hadn't fallen in the race,
H.
F.
The
I'm
F.
sure.
The next one is H, and the last one is C.
The only the only one that's left.
C.
Yeah.
C and H. Okay. If I come to the party, will you get them a present for both of us? Okay. If I get me a bonus, I'll buy something expensive like a new car. Yeah.
How was the Mother's Day?
I was working until 6 p.m. So yeah, I didn't have time in the day, so I bought my mother dinner, and she was very, very happy at the end.
Well, you was working.
Yeah, I was working. That was very sad.
Recording in progress.
Adriana Arias. Present, right? Adriana Sancho.
Present.
Alfredo.
Present is the microphone.
It's fine, don't worry. Andre.
Present.
Anthony.
Present, teacher.
Ashley cannot come today, right? Justin. Karen. Natasha.
Present.
Sebas. Not here yet. Karen. You're already called Karen, I don't remember. Oh yeah, sorry. Sofía Castro.
Present.
Sofía Méndez. And Viviana.
Present, teacher.
Okay, so we're going to check the exercise. So this is page 53, just in case. Page 53. So let's start with Justin. Can you complete number 1?
Sure. If the check arrives today, I'll pay my rent.
If the check arrives.
If the check arrives today, I'll pay my rent.
Yes, so that's letter G. Okay, Adri Sancho.
Yes, if I had more time, I would like to take a poetry class.
Letter D.
Yes, D.
Very well, let's have... Sorry, I'm looking for my list.
Plátano.
Alfredo.
If I had heard the weather forecast, I wouldn't have gone hiking in the morning.
Let's say mountains.
Mountains.
Yeah, sorry, that's letter B. Okay, thank you. Let's have Natasha.
Yes, it's letter E.
Can you
Right.
read the idea?
Yeah. If I exercise more, I would probably start losing weight.
Thank you. Andre.
anyone spoke to me like that, I would be extremely angry. Letter A.
That's correct. Viviana.
If I hadn't fallen in the face, I'm sure I would have won it. Letter A.
Letter F. Correct. Letter F. And let's repeat falling.
Fallen.
Fallen.
If I hadn't fallen. Okay. In Karen.
If I come to the party, if I come to the party, will you get them a present from both of us?
And finally, Anthony.
Okay. The last one is C. If I get my bonus, I'll buy something expensive like a new car.
Yes. Okay. Do we have any questions with that part?
No.
No? Okay. So let's move on. Let's do part 2. Andre, can you read the instructions?
Rewrite the first sentence using the words in parentheses so that the meaning stays the same.
You can read the example, please.
There was no need for you to wait for me. You or have. Example, you didn't have to wait for me.
Very well. So it is to rewrite the sentence using the words in the parentheses, right? Okay, so we're going to do that with all the sentences. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, so let's go to pairs. Let me create the groups again.
Teacher, I'm here just in case.
Yes.
Actually, I have a question. If I use these words, it seems to be the sentence is going to be like shorter, right?
Maybe. Yeah, it could be shorter.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Give me just a second to create all the groups. Okay, there you go.
Hello, how are you?
Hi. Fine, and you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay. Rewrite the first sentence using the words in parentheses so that's the meaning stays the same. There was no need for you to wait for me. You have. You didn't have to wait for me. Okay, for the second one,
Okay,
the rules say I have to take some ID. Let me see, the rule says I have.
Let me think. Please, moment. And the first example, there was no need for your help.
The rules say I have to take some ID, I suppose.
I suppose I have to take the rules.
Wait, there was no need for you to wait for me.
Yo supposing.
You didn't have to wait. The rule says I have to take some ID. I suppose.
I suppose.
What?
You didn't have. Okay,
Yeah, I supposed I have to take some ID. It wasn't necessary for me to get up early this morning. I need to get up early this morning.
I
It
need
wasn't
to.
necessary. It wasn't necessary for me to get up early this morning. I didn't need to get up early this morning.
I didn't need.
It's necessary for us to be in our seats at the
Hola.
theater by 7:30. We got. We have. It's necessary for us to be in our seats. We have to go. We have to get our seats at the theater by 7:30 p.m. It wasn't a good idea to forget Janine's birthday. We shouldn't. It wasn't a good idea.
We shouldn't. We shouldn't.
We
shouldn't have.
shouldn't have to forget Janine's birthday. Sí, mi amor. ¿Qué estás hablando, amor? Were you obligated to do military service when you were 18? Did you have to do military service when you were 18?
Did you have to do? Did you have to do military service? Sí, ese es fácil porque es nada más, el have es como una obligación en esos casos.
Yeah. Give me a second, please.
Okay.
Recording in progress.
So, let's start with Alfredo. The rules say I have to take some ID. How can we answer?
Okay. I'm supposed to take some ID.
That's correct. Adri Sancho.
Okay. I supposed to take some ID. No.
You can do the number 2. It wasn't necessary for me to get up early this morning.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't need to get up early this morning.
Just give me just a second to write the answers in case anybody needs them. So I am supposed to take some ID. That's number 1. Number 2, I didn't need to get up early this morning. Thank you. Early this morning. Let's have Anthony. What about number 3? It's necessary for us to be in our seats at the theater by 7:30.
Number 3, okay. We need, no. We got to be in our seats at the theater by 7:30 p.m.
Yes, very good. So here we can say we got to be, or we can say we've got to be. This is like optional. We've got to be, we got to be, or we gotta be. That's also another option. Gotta be. So you have like many ways of saying the same things. We gotta be.
But gotta is not like very informal.
Yes. So maybe you wouldn't write it formally, but you can say it. We gotta be. Or you gotta go. I gotta go. So to speak is more common. Maybe you don't write it, but you can say it. And let's have Andre, number 4.
Okay, it wasn't a good idea to forget Jeannie's birthday. It shouldn't be a good idea to forget Janie's birthday. Could be.
We have to start with you.
Okay. You should. You shouldn't
have forgotten have.
Yes, in negative. You should not have, or you shouldn't have forgotten about Janine's birthday. Or forgotten Janine's birthday. You shouldn't have forgotten Janine's birthday. Very well. And Karen, how did you complete the last one? Were you obliged to do military service when you were 18?
Okay, let me see. Did you have been obligated?
Guys, did you?
Have to do.
Like I said, did you have to do military service?
Okay, did you have to do?
Did you? We have to say obliged. We can say, did you have to do
Obliged.
service when you were 18? Okay, very well. Do we have any questions?
Teacher, let me take the picture.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Okay, so let's do part 3. Justin, can you read instructions, please?
Sure, teacher. Use the cues and the correct form of the verb to write sentences.
Okay, so we're going to try to make conditional sentences or questions using these keywords, okay? So you can take a photo if you need it, and we can go to first. So you're just going to use those keywords to complete sentences, right? Ready?
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, hello.
Hi.
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hello.
Hello, Adri.
Hi, Adri.
Hi. How are you guys?
Fine, fine.
Good. Okay.
Okay, the first one. What will we do if the taxi not come at time? Or if the taxi not come at time, what will we do?
If the taxi, if the taxi didn't come, no, didn't come at time. If I come.
What will we do if the taxi
Yes, not come. Not come at time.
Yeah. What will we do if the taxi not come at time?
Not come at time or on time?
At time, right?
On time.
On time or at time?
On time. Because on time es como a tiempo.
Ah, ok.
Cuando está... Y delay es cuando está retrasado. Es como con los aviones. Entonces yo creo que ellos ponen on time.
Okay.
Okay. If I go long. If I were you.
If I can what?
If I go with
I,
you.
No, if I were you, I'll go. I'll go.
If I were you, I will go long
I will go along vacation, or two along vacation. If I were you, I will go
were with if.
for a long vacation. No.
No, if
If
I
I
would,
were you-
no, if I would, si yo estuviera, if I would, if I would, if I would, if I would been, si hubiera estado con usted, if I hubiera estado.
No, si yo fuera, es que lo que yo quería decir es, si yo fuera usted, iría a unas vacaciones largas.
I thought about it.
If I
So-
had if I had been with you,
If I had been with you.
si yo hubiera estado
But
con
why?
usted, I will go, I will.
No, porque sería, no tiene sentido, porque si no el tercero sería we, we, y es I.
So, if I were you,
I'll go for a long
I'll
vacation.
go for a long vacation.
If you offer, what will you do if, no, what?
What will you do if you no? What will you do if you get an offer?
Ajá, good.
¿Cómo dijo?
So, what
What will you do
What?
if you?
would? No, ¿qué harías? Entonces would.
Ah,
What would you do?
What will you do?
What?
what would you do if you?
If you go on vacation, or if you
Get an offer
Get an offer. It was get an offer
for a better job.
for a better job.
Would
Mhm,
the
that's
first word is would, right?
It's would, yes. ¿Qué harías? No,
Okay.
¿qué hace? ¿Qué haría? Porque es un if condicional.
Ajá.
okay, esa es what. Let me see. What will you do if you get an offer? What good?
What would you?
What good?
What would you do if you get an offer?
What would you do? ¿Qué haría usted? If you get an offer for a better job. And the next one, la anterior, ¿cómo era? If you.
If I were you.
La cuarta tiene truco.
If I were you, I will go on vacation.
I'll go for a long vacation.
I will go for a vacation.
And the next one, let me see.
Okay. If I not rent a car, if I know how expensive it's going to be. Wow.
Oh my God. Okay.
I wouldn't, vea lo que puse yo. I wouldn't rent a car if I wouldn't have known, porque está en pasado y known es el participio. if I would have known how expensive it would be.
If I would have,
Oh, it, because it's going to be.
Okay, if I would have a car, I didn't need rent a car.
If I wouldn't, no, I wouldn't rent a car. I wouldn't. No lo hubiera hecho. If I would have known, si hubiera sabido, how expensive it, y para mí es it will be, porque no decir it going to be. No, it, how expensive it would be. No.
I won't rent a car if I would have known how expensive it was going to be.
Ajá, está usando el have, ¿verdad? El segundo.
Yeah, I
would have,
would have known. Yeah.
Would have known. Ajá. How expensive it
it was going to be.
was, right? I was thinking like that too. How expensive it, but it's going to.
Yeah, it was going to be.
If I go, oh, muy rápido nos vamos.
Recording in progress.
The number 4 because I have a mess.
I think that one, we were on that one, and our advance was that
0.
that one is in past. Only that.
Yes, that one is in past.
It's in past. The last part is so difficult. I don't know.
Yes, it's okay. We're going to check all of them together to see the answers. So let's start with you, with Adri Sancho. Can you complete the first one, please?
What will we do if the taxi not come on time? No, or didn't come on time?
One more time. What will we do if the taxi?
If the taxi not come or didn't come?
Help?
I don't know.
Doesn't come.
Ay, what did I say?
You said didn't.
Doesn't. Yeah.
What will we do if the taxi doesn't come on time? Very good. Alfredo, what about number 2?
If I were you, I'll go for a long vacation.
Let me write it. If I were you, I would what, sorry?
I will go for a long vacation.
Go for a long vacation. It could be, we usually say go on a long vacation.
Yeah.
Hey.
I will go on a long vacation. Or I would take a long vacation. Yes, sir?
Is it necessary like to put the A on a? Can we say on long vacation?
No, we have to say a. When you're talking about a vacation, like I'm having a vacation, I will take a vacation. In English, we say with a.
Teacher.
Yes.
And how is it if I said like I would go for a long vacation?
Doesn't sound very natural with for. When we're talking about vacation, we say go on, like I would go on a long vacation, or I would take a long vacation. But with for, I have never heard like I would go for a long vacation. Yes, I think it's always go on or take. Yes.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And Sofia Castro, how did you complete number 3?
Yes, but I don't know, teacher. What would you do if you get an offer for a better job?
Okay, so let's see. What would you do if? Help us. How can we complete that one?
Teacher, I have like an idea, but I'm not sure.
Go ahead.
We're offered.
No.
If you were offered.
Mm.
What would you do if you were offered a better job? Yes, in this case we can use offer like the verb, not as the noun.
If you get an offer for a better job?
It could be if you got an offer for a better job. Yes, if you want to say offer like the noun, you have to say the verb in past. If you got an offer, that would be fine too. That makes sense.
I was good in this one, Nati.
Yes, that one will be correct. If you were offered or if you got an offer, that's fine. Or received an offer, but always in past, got, received, etc. Okay, let's have Adriana Arias. Do you have number 4?
I not rent a car if I know how expensive it's going to be. I will not rent a car if I will not how expensive it's going to be. Or it will be.
Let's say it again. I would.
I will.
Wouldn't.
Can say I would not or I wouldn't have rented a car if
I had known.
Teacher, there's some noise about, I think.
Yes, sorry, but it's my neighbor's dog.
It's you.
Yes, sorry. I will try to mute my microphone while I'm not speaking, but I have to have it on like right now.
Not
Yes,
me, Adri. It's not me.
We have to mute. No.
Yes, you have to mute me. No, I already activated like all the tools that Zoom has, like suppress background noise, but it's
All
not
the
doing anything.
filters.
Yes, but it doesn't do anything. And yes, sorry about it. I will mute it when I'm not speaking.
Okay, I thought it was Alfred.
Yes.
As always.
Okay, so let's see. So I can say I wouldn't have rented a car if I had known how expensive
it is.
It was going to be, because it's in past how expensive it was going to
be. You were right, Anthony.
Oh.
I wouldn't have rented a car if I had known how expensive it was going to be.
I would have rented a car. Almost.
Yes, that one was the trickiest one. And Natasha, do you have the last one?
No, teacher, I don't have it, but I can do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, if she had studied hard between now and exams, no.
This cannot be in past because it's between now and the exam, so it's future. If she?
Okay. If she. Okay. If she. I should.
No.
I know, teacher. If she studied hard.
Studies hard?
If she studies hard between now and exams,
between
she
now
would
and
probably her exams.
Her exams or the exams.
She would probably pass.
We will probably pass. Yes, if we say study, the other part is will. Another possibility. If you want to say she would pass, you have to change the other verb. You can say if she studied hard between now and the exams, she would probably pass. Yes, so if you want to use would, the other part of the sentence has to be like in past. If she studied hard, she would pass. Or if she studies hard, she will pass. So yes, you would have to change the other part too.
Okay.
Okay, do you have any questions?
If I said like, if she have studied.
In this case, maybe in another context, but in this case, no, because it says between now and the exam, so it cannot be in past. Yes, so when we say had is something is in past. So for example, if she had studied last year, she would have passed the exam, right? Or if she had studied last month, she would have passed, but that has to be in past, last month, last week, etc. But in this case, between now and the exams is future. So yes, we cannot use that for sure. Yes. Okay. So Any other questions? Yes, sorry, I'm not going to move it.
Thanks.
Ready?
Spaghetti.
Okay, so let's do part number 4. Sophie Mendes, can you read the instructions, please?
Unscramble each of words in italics below.
In italics. Okay, so we're going to do that in first. So you're going to try to find out what these words are. They are like scrambled, so you're going to put them in the correct order, right? So you can take a photo if you need. And we can do it in first. And you're ready.
The teacher.
Yes.
Bless you.
Okay. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, we need to put it in order.
When children have a rem of what they want to be when they grow up. What is a remt?
Dream.
Ah,
What do you say? What is that?
Dream.
A rant is drink.
Dream.
Ah,
dream.
Okay.
Okay.
And the second was starting a new business was,
Okay, start a new business.
but after a few years it was this. I don't have any idea.
Okay. Starting a new business was
Like a mess.
Let me see.
We have
Okay,
only two.
starting a new business. Emma, I can say this word. I am not.
It is not a word. The word is like está como revuelta la palabra, entonces hay que ocuparla.
Okay, ajá. La primera era drum, ¿verdad?
Dream.
Dream, ajá.
Dream, like sueño.
Ajá. And the next one is black. It was
Esto sí está raro.
No tengo la idea, pero creo que la L tiene que ir después de alguna otra, de la M, la G o la B.
Sí, eso sí.
Entonces,
Blame. Blame. Blame.
No, because we have to use the G.
Ah, sí. Bla. Gable. Gable. Ah, no. Gamblet. Gamblet. Oh my God. Let me see.
No tengo idea de ninguna de las otras.
It was a gamble. Business was a gambled, apostado.
Ajá,
Gambled, ajá. La segunda es gambled.
Gamblet, ajá.
Gamblet.
Right.
Y la tercera.
Gamblet.
Gamblet, ajá.
Gamblet, ajá.
La tercera sería. La tercera es.
You must check the safety.
Safety.
You must check the safety syringe before going over rapidly. Oh my God.
Screenshot. I have no idea. No puede ser ni siquiera screenshot.
Sort. Sort. Let's sort.
Something like rules or something like that, or
You must check the safety
diagram. Something
Okay.
like that.
Ok, vamos a ver. Esa es la 1. La 1 Dream. La 2 es Gamble. La 4 es Sort. La 3
Sort.
es la 4. La 5 es
tongue
Recording
twister.
in progress.
A really hard one.
Yes.
Number D is the worst one. The number 5, sorry.
Number 5. Okay.
No, I think number 2. 3.
Okay, let's see if we can complete them. So, Andre, what about number 1? Most children?
Most children have a dream of what they want to be when they grew up.
That is correct. And Karen?
Okay, starting a new business was a gamble, but after a few years, it was a big success.
Sofia Castro?
You must check the safety harness before going rappelling.
Adri
Oh
Sancho?
my God.
What about number 4?
Did you ever sort out why the budget numbers were off?
Yeah, Anthony?
I quit in number 4, teacher. Number 5 or number 6 I didn't do.
Okay, so can you help him, guys? What is the answer?
Summit.
Yes.
I summit.
The view from the summit was worth the climb.
The climb.
The climb.
Oh, yeah, it was
Yes.
summit.
Viviana, do you have the last one?
Turn it.
Can you read the complete idea?
Okay, can you believe that shiny guy turned out to be such a great climber?
Let's say climber. And skinny guy. Skinny. Okay, great. Do we have any questions?
Nope, teacher.
Okay. So let's go to page 48. I think we're going to discuss the reading. Okay, outward bound. Okay, so you can open the text and I will show you the question so we can do like a discussion or a retelling. Waiting is loading.
A las personas.
Okay, so let's start with Adri. What can you tell us about this reading?
Outward Bound is a mountain or a camp where the people can go.
So one time, a camp where?
Where people can go.
Uh-huh.
And they can do different activities that prove them that they can do whatever they want, and where they can know themselves. In this camp, many visitants and schools.
One time, many?
Is visited by many schools and visitors.
Help?
Visitors.
Visitors.
Yes, visitors.
And Sun Yushen is one of them that she go there because she doesn't.
So
she didn't get a job.
But the other part, she instead of go went, right? She went there.
She went there because she didn't get a job, and there she learned that she doesn't have to do the same that the rest of the people.
So doesn't have to do the same?
That the rest of the people.
As the rest of the people.
The same as.
As the rest of the people.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. Sofia Mendes, what else? Sofia? No. So, Justin. Is he there? No. To Anthony, go ahead.
Okay, where she
was talking about Song Yun Chen.
She was talking about Shun Yun Shen. Okay, so like from number 6 to 4 and forward.
You could tell me about yes, from number 6 on out. You can continue with Albert Henderson's experience.
From number 6 to what, teacher?
Yes, like you can continue from number 6 on out. Like you can continue from number 6 and the rest.
Okay, on out, that word that was
Yes.
I was looking for. Okay. Albert Henderson was a Albert Henderson had a had like leadership skills. He I don't remember. He faced impossible, but he gets his body and his mind to his limits.
One more time,
he
took
his body and his mind to his limits. To know.
To his limits.
To their limits, right? Because we're talking about the mind and the body.
To their limits, yeah, right. And he realized how much more he have to give. He shared his experience to the groups, and
the one thing he shared his experience
to
help with.
Okay, he shared his experience with the group, And one of the number 10. Yeah, one of the suggestions were like, you must, I have to prepare yourself. You won't need your any electronic device.
Any electronic?
Devices.
Mm-hmm.
And that you should start doing exercise.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Let's ask Adri Sancho. What else?
Like bottom line, teacher.
Yes, you can do the conclusion.
So, if you wanted, as I said, if you wanted to be part of the program of this outdoor educational program, which creates leaders, you have to be prepared to take risks, pushing yourself to your limit, and potentially discovering that best of you, or the best that you could possibly do. No, sorry, be. And that's it for me.
Okay, perfect. And Sophie Castro, what is your opinion about this article? Would you do something like this one day or not?
Well, teacher, I would like to do that when I don't know, when I will have like 30.
When I am around 30.
When I am 30, because I think that it's something relaxing for ourselves.
Okay, great. Very well. So we're done with the reading. Now let's take out topics for conversation, guys. Please, let's go to the image of the bathroom. And we're going to practice the application in pairs. Okay, so questions with modals: will, might, may, must, should, can, could. Maybe you can use would, but if you use would, it's usually for conditional, so it will be a little more like complex, but you can also use it. It's also a modal. Okay.
Oh yes, let me take that. Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Panarabbit.
Hello.
Hi.
Panarabbit, first you have to talk with Adri. That you have to notify her that you are going to go. Alright?
Sí, bueno,
You should go.
Yeah, igualmente tengo que pedir permiso.
Well, but now you know the strategy that you need to follow in order to go.
Okay, the first one. Okay, who should use the trimmer?
Siempre se me olvida qué es eso.
La trimmer es esa cosa que usa él para barbearse, como la
The electric razor.
Esa cosa.
Okay.
So, who wants to start? Do you want to start, Sophie? Or what? Could you repeat, please, Vivian?
Okay, who should use the trimmer?
Well, the man standing in front of the mirror should use the trimmer. And now I'm going to make a question. How often might the blonde girl, take a shower with her son? So how often might the woman, how often might the woman take a shower with her son?
Okay. Oh, okay, go.
I'm going to.
Okay, how often can you repeat, please?
Sure. How often
the blonde girl take? Yes.
Okay, she might take she might take she might take the shower to her son each day.
Sorry?
Okay, she might take the shower to her son.
But it's how often how often might the woman?
She or her son?
Her son.
Okay, she might. Okay, or 3 times a day, the woman might take a shower to her son.
All right. No, come up with a question.
Yo.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Eso. When will the mother stop bathing her son?
Bathing.
I don't know. Now it's like bathing.
So could you repeat, please? I couldn't catch that question.
When will the mother stop bathing her son?
He will stop bathing her son, and when the man finishes when the man finishes using the trimmer.
Okay.
Sorry, what means this word? Blaming, or I don't remember. I don't hear clearly.
Bathing.
Yeah.
Terminé de bañarlo. Por decirlo así.
Bathing.
Bañar. Hi, teacher.
What happened? What's the matter?
Teacher, que es que usted, todos los profes de intensa entran así y no dicen ni hola ni nada.
But I've been here like for 2 seconds. You didn't even let me say anything.
Pero ya lo conozco, profe. Usted no dice hola. Si yo no le digo hola, usted no dice hola.
Hello, Sophie. How are you doing today? How was your day?
Normal, profe. Gracias. Tengo que contestar en inglés, pero no.
What did you do during the weekend?
Well, during the week, I went with my friends to a restaurant, and then I sang song. No, I forgot. I sing. I know. I forgot
You
how
sang in karaoke?
I sang Happy Birthday to my grandma. And then I celebrate Happy Mother's Day with my family, and yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
¿Ve? Otra cosa completamente, profe, ¿ve?
I'll do it next time, okay?
Me parece.
All right.
Okay.
So,
my turn.
Question. Yeah.
Okay, what kind of shampoos brand could a woman use?
What kind of?
What kind of shampoos brand?
Shampoo brand without the U.
Shampoo brand.
Sorry, without the S. Shampoo brand.
Okay, shampoo brand could a woman use?
Can you repeat it again, like all the question, please?
Teacher, why without S? Because in Spanish I said shampoo of brand.
Because shampoo is non-countable. It's uncountable. You don't say like shampoos. It's like shampoo.
But if she's talking
I
about
think
the
she's
bottle,
or I think she's referring to a possession.
Yeah, right.
pero es que
No.
no.
Bottles of shampoo. So yes, the plural goes. It's like when you're saying water. You don't say I drank a lot of waters. You say like 2 glasses of water or 2 bottles of shampoo. Yes, the question is what kind of shampoo or what brand of shampoo?
Or what shampoo brand?
Yes, it could be also what shampoo brand. That's fine too. But shampoo is not plural.
All right.
What is the question?
It's like when we use fish, shrimp.
Not necessarily. Well,
Okay.
no, because shrimp is countable. You can say like 2 shrimp, 3 shrimp, but
Yeah, but we don't use S.
yes. So it's more like when you're talking about liquids, you don't count them. Like you don't say like 3 water or milks, right? It's like a lot of milk, a bottle of milk, a bottle of shampoo. Yes. Okay. So can we repeat that question?
Okay. What kind of shampoo brand could a woman use?
She could use she could use Pantene or Head and Shoulders or I don't know, well, or something like that because it depends. It depends. It depends because she has a blonde hair and
because she has
a blonde hair.
No.
Because she's blonde. Because she's blonde.
You can say she has blonde hair without she has blonde hair.
Okay, because she has blonde hair and she has to take care of it more girl. I forgot how to say that word. Carefully. No.
Carefully.
Well, carefully. That thing.
But that's like redundant. Like take care of it carefully. Sounds a little redundant. She has to take a lot of care of it. You can say.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Let's go back.
Recording in progress.
How was your weekend? Okay.
It was really nice. Thank you for asking.
Okay, great. Nice, because she was complaining because she said that I never say hello when I join the group. So now I have to say hello and goodbye every time we close a group. Okay. So let's start with Alfredo. Could you ask the first question?
Will the girl take a bath after the child?
Okay.
Could you repeat, please?
Will the girl take the bath after the child?
Yes, she will. She will take a bath after she finishes to bathe her children.
Okay, let's have, so one more time, finishes to bathe her
child.
Yes. Okay, Natasha, question?
Okay, give me a second. Why must the father shape his face?
Adri Arias?
Yes.
Can you answer that question, please?
Can you repeat? Sorry, it's a little bit interference.
Yeah. Why must the father shave his face?
He must shave his face to not scare the children.
So he must shave his face?
To not scare the children.
Not to scare. Instead of to not, we say not to. Yes, not to. Okay. Sophie Castro, can you ask?
Sure. Okay. How often must the woman clean the house? I don't know.
Sofía Méndez.
Question. Sorry, teacher.
Answer. Can you repeat the question, Sophie Castro?
How often must the woman clean the house? Once a month.
A complete structure, please.
Okay. She must clean it once a month.
Baby, question?
Okay. What may the woman do if the kid only want to play with the rubber duck?
One more time. Can you repeat it, please?
What may the woman do if the kid only want to play with the rubber duck?
If the kid only
Once.
wants
to play.
Adri Sancho?
Okay. May. May possibility. But I don't see what is the problem that the kids play with the dog teacher. She may tell him, right? She may tell him it's time to get out of the bathtub and stop playing.
Okay, that's fine. And Anthony, ask Alfredo one more to finish.
Okay, teacher. So how much time might the kid spend in the bathtub?
He might take like 15 minutes there.
So he might
Take.
help.
He might be there by 15 minutes.
Be there or spend. It's better. He might spend 15 minutes there.
Might spend.
Very well. Let's see what's next. Okay. So we're going to discuss these questions in pairs. Okay, you can take a photo. I think the vocabulary is very clear in general. I'm just going to explain one word that appears in question number 9. It says, what are some of the disadvantages and advantages of a barter system versus money? Okay, so barter system means exchange. Okay, so it's like, for example, what are the advantages of exchanging things instead of buying and selling? So for example, like I give you my phone and you give me your tablet, or I give you a pencil and I receive an eraser or something. So it's like exchanging goods or products, but without using money. Okay, so that's what it means, just in case.
Okay, you can do that, teacher, with a place.
With a what, sir?
Like with a
No,
store,
it
or
could be
it's only
like
the
with a
people.
store, yes. Maybe you want to, maybe you give
Maybe
them
not
like a used product and you receive another one. Yeah.
In the Apple store, you can bring your old cell phone and they can exchange you for another one.
Yeah. You can mention that example, that's fine.
Okay.
Ready with the photo.
Yes.
Okay, then we create the groups.
1 second, teacher.
Sure. You can tell me when you have it.
Hello, Anthony. Anthony.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
So we
The,
need to discuss.
yeah, it's only about discuss, or did you see a video?
What video?
No?
No, I don't remember any video. What video are you talking about?
No, I was thinking that we saw a video. I'm not sure.
I know the only videos I remember are the ones that were for the hospitals.
Mm-hmm.
Those.
Mm-hmm.
But that was about a video or about a lecture.
I don't remember. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know. I'm lost with that one.
So, let's discuss like with our own words. So, what do you think about the design of Costa Rican money, Vivi?
Design another coin or another bill.
Another what?
Another coin or bill.
Yeah, the design about our money
Mm-hmm.
or bills or
Well,
money, whatever.
well, I'm not sure because in this moment I feel comfortable with the money that we have.
Okay, okay,
I don't
yeah.
know if you want to change the money.
I like the new bills, the new, I don't know how to say billetes. The new, yeah, the new tickets or yeah, the new billet. I, they are like more comfortable and more good to touch for me. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, with the money, with the coins, I'm really good. For me, it's like normal. So, how much money per month does someone need to live comfortably, Andre?
Well, here in Costa Rica, I think it depends where you live. I think, for example, if you live in the GAM, you need at least to live comfortably, at least like I don't know, like 6,000 colones, 600,000 colones, at least. But I don't know. What is your opinion, guys?
Well, oh my God. In my case, I pay my house, the school, the food, all the things. So I am not sure what money that people need for per month. So
Where do you live? You live in Pérez de León, right?
no, in San Jose.
Ah, now you live in San
No,
Jose.
I visit my family in Pérez de León, and many days I'm in Pérez de León.
You have family there?
Yeah, I have family in Pérez de León.
I'm from Pérez.
Me
I'm
too.
from Pérez de León.
I born in Pérez de
Yeah.
León, but I live in San
Yeah.
Jose, and I work here.
Me too. Me too.
That's cool.
I was born in Pérez de León. Yeah.
That's nice.
Like a month ago, I have to come here to Heredia, and now I live in Heredia.
Okay. Well, I have 20 years living here in San Jose, but since the pandemic, I work in home and in Pérez de León. My time is there. And
Yeah, I love Pérez.
Me too. I am here when I need to paint the house or to make something in the house, but my time is there.
All right, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure what the people think about. They need the money per month. It depends about if the people live with her family or live alone, or it depends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it depends the place that you live. Because if you live in Perez de Leon, you don't need a lot of money to live. But if you live here in San Jose or Heredia or Alajuela or Cartago, you need well, it depends. If you have your own house, you don't need so much money. But if you have to rent,
Mm-hmm.
you have to pay a lot, and the food is like more expensive. It's more expensive here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. Okay. Are you good at saving money? I think yes, in my case. I felt very good.
In my
Yeah,
case too, I always save money per month.
yeah, me too. For me, saving money is the best thing that we
Mm-hmm.
can do.
Mm-hmm.
We can postpone things, but we can enjoy that in the future
Mm-hmm.
and a better way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have my house, my car, all of my things because I save money. If I didn't,
Yeah, me too.
I couldn't. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the best thing that we can do. And
Mm-hmm.
if you want to save money better, you can add it in an account
Mm-hmm.
that earn interests.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the interests are too low.
But I think it's not said like interest. I think it's another word. But you earn a lot of incomes about that.
Yeah. I think well when I save money, I sometimes I use Cope Alianza, and
Ah,
I.
yeah, me too. That's my favorite.
Me too.
Yeah.
Why Copalianza?
Copelanza is for me, one of the best
Mm-hmm.
cooperativas that exists here in Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm.
And it was born in Perez de Leon.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but for me, it's the best if you compare that to other other here in San Jose or the rest of the country.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So,
The
do you trust in banks?
Of course, principally in the public banks. After that, I save money in another I told you in different cooperative, but I trust in the banks. I trust banks.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. I prefer cooperative.
Cooper,
I don't remember
cooperative,
how to say.
Cooperatives?
cooperative.
Cooperatives.
Cooperatives. Yeah,
Cooperative.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's move on to the fifth one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer to use cash or cards? I prefer to use, cash or cards, but not credit cards. It's debit cards.
I
I prefer to use.
Mm-hmm. I prefer use credit cards each
Yeah,
time
No, me no.
too.
I don't
because
prefer that.
I get a lot of points and a lot of advantages with the credit card.
Yeah, but you have your doubt increase too.
If
Your
No, no,
debt
no.
no,
increase too.
If you want to have a credit card, you need to be responsible.
of
So,
course.
Yeah.
like if you want to buy your, I don't know, something like a computer or something like that, you you need to have the money like in your bank account, but you bought it with the credit card, and like as soon as possible you move your money to pay that debt in the credit card. It's like almost the same thing that you do with your debit card, but you earn points. That's the advantage of the credit cards.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I prefer cash or debit card. But yes, in another instance, if when you have more things or family or something like that, a credit card, just one, it could be like just for like an emergency.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't think an
Because there
emergency.
exists a lot of people that have like a 5 or 7 different credit cards, and that's crazy.
Yeah, that's very crazy because they use it only to spend money, but with the knowledge that they will be in a big debt in the future.
Yeah, that's right.
So, do you think it's possible to have too much money?
Okay. Did you think it's possible to? I think yes, of course. If you save money, of course you can get a lot of money.
Yeah, or maybe if you I don't have to say invert. Let me think.
Invest.
Yeah, if you invest, you invest money in something that like a business, a new business, or something that you like, and create a company. That could be a little company. Then you can grow with the time,
Hmm.
and then you can, well, earn a lot of money or gain a lot of money.
If
Yeah,
you
I
get
think.
sorry, if you can save for example, I'm not sure the word, but aguinaldation. El aguinaldo. El aguinaldo.
Let me
I
see.
don't know.
Aguinaldo, it's
Bonus.
Bonus.
bonus or Christmas box.
Christmas box.
Yeah.
Bonus. Well, okay. If you save, for example, each year the bonus, you can save the money.
Yeah, you can see that.
Uh-huh. It could be.
Hmm. When I bought my house, each year I save the bonus, each bonus and the money per month, I save that.
Hmm.
You have your own house,
Yeah, when I bought my house.
so you don't have any doubt about it.
In 4 years, I finished all about my house, absolutely all, in 4 years.
Oh, how much time
15
did
years.
you? 15 years. Oh,
15 years.
50 or 15?
15 years.
All right.
oh, okay, 15.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
15.
Yeah, it's not
That's
that
it's not that
like a
much. Yeah.
long time. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I have
I
my own.
bought my house, and I have I rent 3 apartments.
Oh
Ah,
my
yeah.
God.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the one that
And
I told you.
Hmm.
You
why
need to invest,
Of
and she
course.
why
invested.
Hmm.
why would you don't like cancel the debt before the 4 years left?
I save each month all the money. All the money I saved. I only pay, for example, the food, and I said 1,000 per month.
One
What?
thousand. Uh-huh.
1,000. 1,000.
1,100 or
100. 1,100. See, 1,000. For example,
okay, yeah.
1,100 per month only for food. Or I made a list for the things that I need for per month. After that, all the money I saved.
Oh
Each
wow.
year, my bonus, my when the business increase my salary, I save the money. I save all.
If they
For
increase
example,
your
uh, each 6 months, the government increase 1-2%. I don't know. Well, before this time, and I save the money each day or each month. I save the money.
Oh, that's a good way to save money.
Yeah, you should do that, Anthony.
Yeah, I should. I'm very young, so I need to
But
start now.
you can take advantage. Well, me too. We can take advantage because of our age.
Yeah.
We are really young and we can start with that. I was thinking that about that. If I bought like an apartment and the apartment can be paid by
By
themselves
itself.
because
When
well yeah
when
and the
I
people what the rent.
right when I start the first time, like 19 years old, I don't remember, but when I I started saving money. When I start working,
Oh, only saving.
yeah, when I start working with my family, I save all the money. When I can
That's
get
nice.
much money, I bought the house, after that the car, after that apartment.
Wow.
I
Yeah, that's nice. I bought my car, well, my second car, just saving money for like 2 years and a half, just
very
saving
nice.
money. The best thing that we can do. But the way that you have to save money is first when your bonus came, when you get your bonus, you immediately you have to take up like some part of that and save that in another place because if you say that you are like a tentative to tempted to waste all that money.
For example, I put my money in the bank for 5 years.
All right, that's nice.
Yeah, each time I save 5 and 5. And I
All
have
right.
2 apartments in Pérez Celedón and 1 local renting. In San Jose, I rent 1 apartment.
Where the apartments are located?
In Pérez Celedón is in the center, Barrio Hospital Viejo, like near the Barça, close Barça.
All right.
In San Jose, I rent apartment in Moravia.
That's nice. Oh, like near Sofia Castro's house.
And near my house too.
Yeah.
Ah, you live in
In Moravia.
Moravia. Oh.
You're a neighbor of Sofia's.
Ah,
Yeah, that's
if
nice.
Okay.
I need to,
Well, actually, well, no.
if I need to
Yeah.
give an advantage, I always say it, save money and start it all time.
Yeah, that's a good way to waste our money.
Yeah.
Well, the
Okay.
next one. The world is slowly shifting from a cash-based money system to an electronic-based money system. Is this a good or a bad thing?
Whoa, the world is slowly shifting from a cash-based money. Well, I think it's a good thing, but the problem is that the electronic-based money is easier for the hackers or
Well,
bad people to steal your
I'm
money.
confused. When the question said electronic-based money, it talks about about bitcoins.
That's a one way, but it's not just that. When you can when you use their bank system online and you share money to another account, something like that.
Okay.
Simple móvil too.
Simpe, and normal
All those kind of
transactions
things.
are electronic based money. Yeah.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Well, I use my application. I never use money.
Yeah. So you're you're in an electronic based money system.
Yeah. I don't know if well, sometimes when I need to pay well, when I'm driving to Pérez Celedón, I need to pay I the I the I what is the name of that? Peaje.
de viaje, but
I
I don't know
don't
how
know.
to say.
Yeah, I need to pay it, and sometimes I'm trying to find in all the car one coin because I never use money.
You can't pay the the peaje with a card.
No, only coins.
Oh my god.
But in Cartago, in different places, I use my bypass. But in Pérez de
Ah,
León, I
Uh-huh.
can't use that because they didn't. They don't use quick pass.
yeah, they don't have that technology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Okay, the next one. Paying with phones is also becoming more popular. Is that better than cash or cards? Yeah, I think yes. Because the thieves are like everywhere, and I prefer they stole me the phone than
Oh,
before.
we have to go.
Yeah.
Recording in progress.
So guys, we can go to break.
Okay, teacher, bye.
Okay, bye. Goodbye, Sophie. Have a good break.
Goodbye, teacher. You too.
Teacher, you have to say hello.
Hello. How are you? How was your break? Did you eat? Sorry, I'm talking to you.
Appreciation, I think.
Oh, sorry. I was waiting for you to call me.
No, because I had to say hello first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My bad. Sorry.
Okay, so Adri Arias. Adri Arias. I guess she's present. Adri Sancho.
Present.
Alfredo.
Present.
Andre.
Present.
Anthony.
Here, teacher.
Ashley. Justin. Karen. Karen didn't come back. Natasha.
Present.
Sebas. Sofía Castro.
Present.
Sofía Méndez.
Here.
And Viviana. Okay, so we're going to discuss the questions about money. So, Adri Sancho, what do you think about the design of Costa Rican money?
Yeah. I was talking to Adri, the other Adri, and I was telling to her that I think
I was telling
her.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling her about that I love the design of Costa Rican money because each bill represents
Mm-hmm. Yes.
represents something iconic picture. I don't know if
Yes,
I
iconic.
invent the word.
No, that's okay. That's okay. You're doing fine. Something iconic.
That's why I'm asking for so yes, I love the design of the bills because they represent something. They have a meaning, right? And I love particular the 50,000 colones bill because I love the morpho butterfly and also the 10,000 colones bill too because I love the slot who is actually now I think a symbol of Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm.
I think the legislators vote in favor of the project in order to have this law like a Costa Rican symbol. But yes, I think the design is beautiful in
Okay.
bottom line.
Great. And Anthony, how much money per month does someone need to live comfortably, in your opinion?
In my opinion, teacher, I think here, like in Heredia or surroundings, I think people need, like, if they live alone, they will need almost like six thousand hundreds colones because they need to pay the rent.
300,000.
Yeah, 100,000. Yeah, they need to pay the rent. They also need to pay, yeah, the food and the the goods. I think it is.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the goods. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, the goods, and they also need money to save and those things, and that amount of money I think is like the minimum to live comfortably.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very well. Alfredo, are you good at saving money?
It depends. Yeah, let me check if I'm talking. Can you hear me? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yes,
depends.
we hear you.
It depends because if I need to buy something, I save the amount that I need. But if don't,
But
if I don't need to save money for a thing, for
if
to
not,
buy some, if I'm not,
to say it
okay,
shorter, you
instead
can
of
say,
saying the whole thing,
instead of saying everything, you say if not.
if not, uh, I save money in the association of the work, and that's like 5% of my payment,
Yes.
and and that's an additional uh, saving for my year end for
For the
for for to have money at the end of the year.
at the end of the year. Okay.
And I think that I'm not good. I'm not bad, but I can be better.
Okay. And Andre, do you trust banks?
Um, well, yeah, but I prefer the cooperatives because for me are more trustable.
They are more oh, trustworthy. More
Trustworthy, yeah, than banks.
Okay. And Natasha, do you prefer cash or cards?
Well, it depends because I think it's safe to have, for example, if you have a lot of money, like I don't know, 100,000, right? Colones is not safe to have that amount of money in your wallet. So for that things, I prefer
So
cards
one time four?
for, for that thing.
Those.
Those things.
Well, for those things, I think it's better cards, but
So for those things, I think
it is.
I think cards are better.
I'm not saying that cards are better, but I'm saying that for having a big amount of money, it's better to have a card. Yeah, and but I think it's also very necessary to also have cash, sorry, in your wallet. It is necessary to have, I don't know, at least 10,000 colones.
Okay, very well. In other areas, do you think it is possible to have too much money?
Yes, it is possible. All depends what do you do.
All depends.
All depends what do you do to get it.
So, depends
You're going to do.
on what you do.
What to do to generate it.
Okay, that's fine. And so because through the world is slowly shifting from a cash-based money system to an electronic-based system, is this a good or a bad thing?
Well, teacher, I think that it's a good idea because it's more safer than
Because it is?
because it is safe.
It is safer.
Because it's safer than the cash that you have.
Okay, and Sophie Mendes, paying with phones is also becoming more popular. Is it better than cash or cards? Do you think it's better or not?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everything is um, the technology also impacts the economy. So I think that yeah, those things come together, and it will increase our economy if we continue paying with phones, and also the waste will be reduced, so you don't have cars to waste.
Very well. And Vivi, what are some advantages and disadvantages of a barter system instead of money?
When teacher, when the word said barter system, it's like electronic, or what means exactly?
So it's like exchanging things. Like I give you rice and you give me potatoes, or I give you a horse and you give me a cow without money.
Well, the advantages is
Just like sorry.
okay. Is because you can get the money in the moment. For example, if I want to sell my fish tank and I use barter system, I don't get the money because I need to get another object. But the advantages is when you need to when you don't want something, you can change it. A car or another thing, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. And Adri Sancho, do you agree or disagree with the proverb, money is the root of all evil?
Teacher, I was talking with Adri too, and this one was a little bit rough because I don't think the money itself is the problem. It's what the money represents and what the money does, teacher, does with the people when the people have it. So they have problems with it, but it's not a problem, the money. And you need the money to live, right? You need to buy stuff to eat and clothes to wear. So I disagree with the proverb that money is the root of all evil, actually.
Okay, perfect. So guys, that's it for this activity. Now we're going to practice speaking tasks. Okay, we're going to do the second set of speaking tasks. So for today, well, there are 9 of you, so that means that 4 people can participate and the other 5 will be in pairs and helping them and everything. You know how it works, right? So today, Natasha, Adri Arias, and Sofia Castro and Sofia Mendez. The 2 Sofias are going to be participating, and the rest of you are going to be in pairs with them, like giving them feedback and telling them when the minute is over and all of that, right? So those are the 5 people that will do it today. Natasha, Adri Arias, and the Sofias, right? So we're going to start with situation 1. Can you read the instructions, Andre?
Describe one of the situations.
Okay, so this is very important. It says describe one of the situations. Okay, so you're going to describe only one image, not the 6 of them. Okay, so you have to choose one image and describe it like with a lot of details. Okay, so you can take
the picture.
Yes, so you can take a photo, and you can also use topics if you want to. This is unit 24. Okay, if you want to use topics, you can use it, or if not, you can use the image directly.
I don't.
Ready?
No. Ready.
Okay, please allow me a second to create the groups because I have to do it manually this time. Yes, you can go.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, let me see. Oh, let me see.
It's okay. Take your time. You can tell me when you're ready to start.
Okay. Okay, now.
Okay, go ahead.
In the background, there are some shoes on a stand. Beneath the fact that there is some material to work on these shoes to fix it. I know for a fact this man is a carpenter or a shoemaker because of the materials that he have and the to create and cut and fix the shoes. In the meantime, the man is working on a shoes that is in front of him. He is with the hammer in his hand. He's pasting some pieces of the.
Okay, time's up. Very well. So guys, do we have any feedback for Adri?
Teacher, I'm not sure, but I hear man is a carpenter.
Yeah, she said the man. The man is a carpenter.
Okay.
That's fine. Anything else? Nope. Okay.
No.
Okay, so a couple of things. So in the first part you were talking about shoes. So you were saying like there are some shoes to fix it, right? So if it's shoes, you can say fix them. He has some shoes to fix them, or only to fix, right? But if you say them, it's them, right? In plural. Then the pronunciation of cut, because you're saying like cut, so cut. Cut. The correct pronunciation is cut.
Okay, cut.
Then I heard working on a shoes. So this kid working on a shoe in singular. On a shoe. And instead of saying he's with a hammer, that sounds a little strange. So you can say he's holding a hammer instead of he's with a hammer. So holding a hammer or using a hammer. Okay? Very well. So let's go back.
Okay.
Recording in progress.
So this one will be for Natasha.
No, teacher.
So,
But okay.
you ready?
Remember
You
sewing.
can
Remember
do it,
sewing.
not
Remember what, sir?
The word sewing. It's sewing.
Okay.
Ready, Andres?
Yeah. Okay, in the background there are some clothes that the seamstress sew. There is also a machine. Beneath this machine is the table where she is sewing a dress. I know for a fact that she is a seamstress because of the clothes there and the things that she is doing. In the foreground, I can see the seamstress sewing a dress for his sister. Um, in the meantime, she is on this I teacher. I don't know. I because there's not like a lot of things to say about this. I don't know.
Yes, because the pictures are too small. We can't see like too many things.
Yes, that's fine.
House.
Yes, that's kind of the idea. Okay, that's why It said that you have to describe only one, so it can be a little more challenging. Okay, but it was good. What do you think, guys? Do we have any feedback?
No.
Teacher, it's so.
The pronunciation.
You?
Yes, so.
It's sewing, not sewing.
Yes, so like with O, like oh, you sewing.
Okay.
Yes.
But that's it, teacher. For the rest, it was very fluent.
Yes, it was fluent and everything. At one moment I heard she's sewing a dress for his sister, so for her sister.
Sister, yeah.
And yes, try not to stop because you had only like 5 seconds left, so you were doing fine. But the last 5 seconds, like you were like complaining and everything. So.
I was trying to think how to say, like, I don't know, like soon, like when you do like that ruedo or something like that. I don't know. I was trying to think how to say that, but I don't know, teacher. And didn't know what else to say.
Yes, I forgot that word also. It appears on module 20 or something, but I don't have it on the book. If I remember, I will tell you how to say that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, very well. So let's see task number 2. Lady Sancho, can you read it?
Yes. Tell about a time or a personal experience when you were involved in some kind of work.
Yes. Okay, so that topic is very general, I think, right? So do you have any? Yes, I think it's going to be simple general. So do you have any questions?
I'll just take the picture.
Ready?
I am teacher. I don't know what it is.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Tell about a time or a personal experience when you were involved in some kind of work.
When I was...
Let me put the timer.
Okay.
Okay.
2 years ago.
Let me. Oh, you have the timer.
I know.
Let me. Okay. Ready.
Okay. 2 years ago, when I was working on my office, I know that there are some transactions that needs to be processed, but anybody wants to touch them. And I talked with my boss, some clients, offer them a proposal, and they accepted. And after that, I worked on that project, and I reduced the transactions, so most of the transactions. They was happy because they reduced the impact in the company. How many time I have, or I just get it?
You have 6 seconds left.
Okay.
Yeah.
And everybody was happy and everybody
I'm
very happy.
okay. I think it was very good. I don't know.
I think yes.
Okay, okay.
Leonardo, sorry.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Okay, it's my case. Hey, it's my turn.
Okay,
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 let
okay.
me see. Okay, I'm going to.
I have the
Okay,
timer.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, when I was working in another company, I made
Hmm.
some words that it involved another person who and he changed a lot of things in the program. So their family wants a lot of gift or a lot of things, and it involves we needed to call the police because it was important work and important things that he get. And after that, the in the house we have to go now.
Oh my God, 5 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
Recording in progress.
No. Well, no, it's
Yeah,
so,
but my connection is
okay.
the modem goes and comes and goes. So I mean the internet comes and goes.
Okay, it's fine. So this one is for Adriana Arias. Okay, so you have 1 minute, and the rest please take down notes.
Okay. 2 years ago, I was working in my office, and I noticed that there was many transactions that needs to be clean, but anybody wants to touch them. For that reason, I talked to my bosses and I offered them a proposal to reduce all these transactions, and they was agree with that. After that, I proceed to clean them and contribute with a big reduction in the quantities of amounts of the company that they have to pay for the employees. At the end, they are very happy with the results, and we're still working on that project to reduce the rest of these transactions and impact in a better way the results of the company.
Okay, thank you. Time's up. So guys, do we have any feedback? Okay. So guys, my main suggestion is try to be more careful with the verbs in past, right? Because
Yes.
you were saying like I proceed instead of proceeded. At the end, they are very happy instead of they were, right? So some verbs in past. Also, well, you were talking about transactions, but you said like everybody wanted to touch them. So I mean, you cannot like touch a transaction. So you can say everybody wanted to mess with them, maybe.
Yes, anybody wants to mess with them?
Yes, and instead of saying they was agree, we say they agreed, right? They agreed.
Either way, they would agree.
No, with agreed you cannot say was or were. You say they agreed or he agreed, but we don't say like he's agreed. That is incorrect. Okay.
Okay.
So agreed directly. They agreed or he agrees, right? Without is, are, where. Okay, very well. Excellent. So let's do the next one. Sophie Castro, can you read the task?
Some people would prefer to be self-employed, others would rather work for a company or an organization. Which would you choose for yourself? Give your opinion and reasons to support your choice.
Okay. So, do we have any questions there?
No.
Okay, so you can take the phone, please.
I think we did this topic, teacher.
Yes, because this is from a previous module.
Yes, I remember that
Yes.
because it was the turn of the telling about his experience. That's why I remember.
Yes, it's because like in these advanced modules we have like one set of speaking tasks with a new module, and we like repeat one of the topics from another module.
Okay.
Mhm,
That's
yes,
why.
so last week was the bathroom, that is a new topic, and this one is repeated from previous module to so more people can
Okay.
participate. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, ready.
Teacher, on next
Yes.
module, we're going to start to see practice for the MET.
Um, I don't know exactly what module. Maybe you could ask Karen because they are the ones in charge of that. So yes, the
Okay.
supervisors, but yes, before the real exam, you take like 2 or 3 like
Modules.
practice exams. No, I mean before you do the exam or before you take the exam, you have to do like 3 like simulations to say it somehow, right?
Okay, okay, okay.
They're like fake exams to practice. Well, they are not fake. They are all exams to practice. Yes,
Okay.
and then sometimes one of the coaches, like Karen, joins like every week for maybe half an hour to see some practices. But yes, we should ask her just to see what plans they have or she has. Okay, ready with the photo.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
Some people would prefer to be self-employed. Others would rather work for a company or organization. Which would you prefer for yourself? Give your opinion and reason to support your choice. Well, in my personal opinion, if I could be my self-employed, I prefer that, but it's very hard because you don't know if the business is very well, or you need to work a lot of time because you need to get the money. But now I'm working like employees in a big company, and I never worried about receive my salary, for example. If I work by myself, maybe I need to be worried by the pandemic. It could be a problem. Ideally speaking, if the word um, is hard, or you need to work physically, nonetheless, if you were working in another company, maybe you don't need to worry about that if it's a good company, because you know that bonus and other money you can get. In my personal case, well, I'm not sure in this moment. By the pandemic, well, it's complicated But if you can have a big company or a big business, it's better.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, in my personal opinion, I I think that I prefer to work for a company and get a salary. I don't know, because you don't have to worry for many things. But by the other wise, but the other hand, sorry, I I would like to be a own business, like a second 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 option to obtain money. In this way, I can get better earnings. I can grow up and learn many things about it.
Mhm. Well, I think in this moment is better work in with the in
In
a
a
company,
company.
because all the situation is very hard.
Yes.
If you have a big company, I think, well, you don't need to worry, but always it's hard.
Yes, because you have to be prepared, have many knowledge in so many areas to be good in what you do. And what do you do?
Um, what do you say?
To be better in what do you do in your area, you have to learn many things and have many knowledge in that
Mhm.
camp.
Yes, well, in this moment, I think if you have another knowledge about all the things, you can work in another one you want, in another thing or you want. But sometimes the people don't approve or don't get the advantages that the pandemic can have, because if you use this time to learn, it's very important, and it's important to the company too.
Sí.
Mhm. Yes, I think that. And but the problem is when you work on by yourself, sometimes you can get a bonus, for example, or when the people is increasing the salary, you can get. Chao, que le vaya bien. You can do it.
Yes. I, it's too many things that you can do and you can improve or you can see
Mhm.
that they can make you feel better. In fact,
Mhm. Mhm. I saw my uncle, for example, is they working and working very hard and about the pandemic. So I think it's better work with a company when you don't need to worry about the salary, for example, because per month you can get it.
yes.
Mhm.
Recording in progress.
So So Sofika, so this one is yours.
I don't want to, but
But
okay.
you cannot say you don't want to do it when you're taking the exam. So
No, that's another thing.
yes, but that's why you have to take advantage of the moments to practice here. Because
Teacher, but this one is not 1 minute and a half.
no, this one is 1 minute.
Oh, I was doing with.
It's okay, don't worry. So yeah, if you did it with 1 minute and 30 seconds, now you can do it with only 1 minute. Right? It will be easier.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. In my personal opinion, I think that being a self-employed, it's better because if you work in a company and your boss can be really rude with you and can be annoying and that stuff. Ideally speaking, I think that it's better because you can have your own schedule and you can be there or you can do nothing. But in my personal case, I don't have like a personal experience of that, but I think that it's the best. You have like a company or stuff like that. And bottom line, yes, I think that it's better that you can work for yourself than for someone else. Ay, me faltaron 5 segundos. No.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. So guys, do you have any feedback?
Sure, I think I heard schedule, and it was a schedule.
Yes.
But that's the only one.
Yes, the pronunciation schedule. Schedule. You can have your own schedule. Okay, very well. Anything else, guys?
Teacher, I say it wrong. It's hi, Sophie. How are you? Well, good. I think I heard a schedule, but it's a schedule. For the rest, you were pretty much well.
Yes.
Goodbye, Sophie.
Goodbye.
Oh my God.
Okay. So, well, I have a couple more things. So, guys, when we're talking about actions, but when you say them after prepositions like about, for, that, in, on, etc., when you use it about after one of these words, you have to say the action with ing. For example, I think that being self-employed. I think that being with ing, or this text is about taking risks, right? Because this is a mistake that I've heard like with many of you, not only with Sophie. So after this type of words, you have to use ing. I think that being self-employed, one of the advantages about taking risks, etc. So ing after these words, okay? And instead of saying work in a company, we usually say in for places like the building. But in this case, with the verb work, it's better to say work at a company or for a company. Like I work at Intensa or I work for Intensa, but I don't say in Intensa, okay? So at or for verbs like work or study. Okay, study at Intensa, work at Intensa, okay? But besides that, it was very good. So let's do the next one. Adri Sancho, can you read the instructions?
Sure. What would be the advantages and disadvantages of being self-employed?
Yes, look, of being, right? Because it's after a word like of being, okay? So with ing. So, okay, do we have any questions about that one?
No, only take the picture, teacher.
Yes, you can take the photo. This one is 1 minute and 30 seconds, okay? 1 minute and a half.
Ready.
Okay.
Hold on.
Betty?
Yes. Okay. The advantages of and disadvantages of self-employed. I think that the the advantages will be, one of the advantages I think it will be that you have or you receive a salary and you receive bonus to be in that company. All depends of the company because many of them don't offer bonus. But consequently, the negatives or the disadvantages are that you have to do things that probably you don't want to or you don't like that you don't like them, and that you have to manage with difficult people. Um, but if you get to find stability or create a balance between the job and the relationships with your partners or bosses, I think you can create a better place to work and don't face many troubles during your daily job and make it a good place to be.
I think one of the advantages I can think of, you can get all the money and you need to hear the order about another boss. Consequently, would allow if you need to help someone in your family, you can get the time. Moreover, for example, if your dad or your mom, someone in your family needs your time to go at doctor or to make someone about your daughter, I don't know, you can get this time. But in the other hand, disadvantages is it could be if you can get a lot of money about your business, you don't have bonus, or you can pay your employees if you have it. And I can think at this moment about the pandemic is important to have a good job.
Yes.
Yes, I don't know what can say or what else.
It's very difficult because all depends of the person that is there, I think.
All depends about the situation that we have, because all people is different. For example, if someone is working in a big company or in a small company, whatever, but the boss fired them, it's complicated.
Yes. And you have to try with many different kind of peoples and thinkings, believe it. And that's if you don't know how to manage, that will be make it hard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sophie,
Recording in
been?
progress.
I'm fine, thanks.
Thank you for asking.
Okay, so this one will be for Alfredo. Can you do this one?
Yes,
Okay, ready.
ready. One of the advantages I can think of working by yourself is that you will have your own schedule, and moreover, all the things that you do are for your own benefit. For example, if you work late, it will be for your own monthly payment. On the other hand, a disadvantage of this is that if you don't work enough, you will not be able to pay all your bills. Additionally, if you work for a company, you can have more control over your expenses and your budget. So in short, those are some of the advantages or disadvantages I can think at this moment. But if you work by yourself, you can be focused in the things that you love, or maybe you can turn your hobby to a business, and it will be awesome for you because all the time that you spend working, it will be doing the things that you love. So that's the most important thing that you must find when you are doing yourself uh, enterprise.
Okay, very well. So guys, do we have any feedback?
I finished everything before the 40 seconds were left, so I have to start with a new idea.
Yes, no, but that's okay. I think you got out of the situation nicely.
It
I
was
think
good, teacher. It was pretty fluent.
yes. Okay, so guys, I
Thank
just
you,
have
Adri.
a couple of details. So pronunciation of control with the stress on the last syllable. Control. Okay. Control.
Yes, I say it like in Spanish. Control.
Like, no, you said control. Control instead of control. Yes. Then with focus, we say focus on, not in. You can be focused on the things that you love, right?
Another problem with prepositions.
Yes, so focus on, in this case. And in the very last part, I hear like doing yourself an enterprise. So maybe like managing your own enterprise. Your own, right? Instead of yourself. Your own enterprise or your own company. So besides that, it was good, yes. So we have only one more. Andre, can you read instructions for this one?
The government is having a referendum to turn the 5-day work week into a 4-day one. This means the employees will have 3 days off but must work 12-hour shifts. Some people think an extra day would be positive, while others think 12-hour shifts are too tiring and don't apply to all fields. Tell the person what you think about this proposal and convince him or her to agree with you.
Yes. Okay, very well. So do we have any questions? Nope.
Teacher, that kind of referendum is the same referendum hearing. Like here in Costa Rica.
Yes, a referendum is like a meeting to vote against or in favor of something.
Yeah.
So like a public vote. Yes. Yes, like a meeting of the deputies, for example. Okay. So it's all clear? Okay. Yes. Okay, ready with the photo.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
Hello.
So Adri, you can start when you're ready. Adri?
Just a second, as I'm reading.
Yeah, it's okay. I thought you didn't hear me, sorry.
Okay. No. Hi, my name is Adriana. I hear on the news that you are trying to shift the dates with 12-hour shift per day. I know for a fact that these opinions it's a good one and it's highly respected, but many people are not agree with that. Therefore, I share what the other people think about this idea and what can be doing to improve it. First of all, would you, if you will truly, it will truly be a shame if you don't hear or respect the opinion of the other people because they think this could be very tired when they have to work 12 hours shift. If what you want to reduce the what you want is to provide one day to and one extra day to be free. I propose you that you can do it, but you can reduce the quantities of hours of the shift, and this will really improve the productivity because the people will be more concentrated in their jobs to finish it at time.
Time's up. Okay, very well. So, Vivi, do we have any feedback?
No, teacher. I forgot the word that I heard.
Okay, that's fine. So, well, Adri, I just have a couple of things. So, well, with the verb agree. So many people are not agree. We say many people don't agree.
Many people don't agree.
With agree, we never say are or is. Many people
I
don't.
heard the same, but teacher, if she is talking about ¿están de acuerdo or no están de acuerdo?
But in English, it's always agree. We don't need to say the verb to be for this verb. Many people don't agree. I agree. He disagrees. So it never uses the verb to be in English.
Okay.
Yes. Then I heard I want to talk to you, blah, 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 about what can be doing to improve it. So you can say what can be done to improve it. Done instead of doing. Then the pronunciation of heard in past, I heard on the news. Heard. Okay. I heard it is very tired to work 12 hours or whatever. So in this case, it is very tiring because we're talking about the like the activity, not the person. So it is very tiring. Yes, and when it is a person, you can say I am tired because my job is tiring, right? So tiring like for the cause and tired like the feeling. And instead of saying like an extra day to be free, you can say an extra day off, right? That's, you can say like day off if you want to have an extra day off. Okay. Very well. So let's go back. Bye.
Recording in
Teacher,
progress.
yeah, Sofia Castro. Teacher
Yes.
Sofia Mendez said that she missed internet connection completely. So yes.
Okay, thank you. Don't tell her not to worry. It's fine.
Goodbye, sleep night tight. Good night,
Yes.
sleep tight.
Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you,
Bye.
teacher.
Thank
Bye.
you, teacher.
Bye.
You're welcome.
Bye.